I'm a psychologist, and today I'm going to explain to you why avoidant attachment changes your personality and, of course, how to fix it. So let's begin. An avoidant attachment style is somebody that is uncomfortable with closeness in relationships. This develops mainly through early childhood interactions where the person tries to seek closeness or comfort with their caregivers and is met with things like rejection or criticism. So the person learns over time that in order to not get criticized or to not get judged, they just avoid relationships altogether. So that is the development of an avoidant attachment style. What can happen then here is if a person consistently avoids relationships, this can lead them to continuously perceive that all relationships are costly or unsafe or not to be trusted, right? So then what this can lead to is the person will engage in excessive self-reliance, where they learn to be by themselves, they learn to be with themselves, and they become extremely self-reliant. What can happen here is through that excessive self-reliance, the person might engage in emotional inhibition, which is the fancy way of saying emotional suppression, particularly in the emotions of warmth, trust, and safety seeking. So, how this then relates to changes in your personality is over time, the changes will manifest in distrusting others and being less agreeable and being less warm and forthcoming and potentially even a little bit more isolated, right? So when you avoid relationships consistently, it can lead to, as I said, a general distrust in others, a general reduction in feeling warm towards others and wanting to connect and be close with others. And this can also elevate things like anxiety and depression because relationships with humans are literally fundamental. So without a good relationship, you might not have anyone to co-regulate with, and therefore you might be dealing with things like anxiety and depression by yourself. So this is how avoidant attachment can change your personality. So then you might be asking, well, great, what do I do about this? And what you do about this is actually quite straightforward. You recognize the potential that not every relationship is actually going to be the same as the relationships that you've had in the past. A lot of it is to do with just because the people in the past have hurt you and you feel as if there's a level of mistrust from people in the past, that doesn't necessarily mean that the people in the future or that future relationships are going to be like that. The trouble is that if you've only learnt that people can't be trusted, it's going to be like, well, that doesn't make any sense. How can I trust people when I've learned that people can't be trusted? And it's because you need to experience new relationships and have new experiences, which will then allow you to update and change your knowledge about yourself and about relationships. And then when you have a stable relationship, you will learn over time, wow, people actually can be trusted and I don't have to avoid relationships because I am worth it. And then that is how you change it and fix it, in a sense that then over time with a good relationship, things like trust and cooperation and warmth and anxiety and depression, these things will actually change and go down and up. Well, the ones that you want to go up, like trust and cooperation, will go up a little bit, and anxiety and depression will generally go down. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.